Hey everybody, welcome to another tips and tricks episode, a long overdue episode or more, an experiment maybe. In this one I wanted to test how much those coaching attributes matter. For that I've changed the AL Central division a little bit. First up, I added a center fielder in 4 of those teams. Meet player Sox, and we also have player Indians, player Royals, player Twins. And those players are exactly the same offensive ratings, and most importantly, the same defensive ratings. Outfield range, outfield error, and outfield arm are all at 135, and the experience is at 200. The players have everything set to 100 here and have a juicy, nice little contract. 3 years, 1 million a year. And I believe no trade clause. No trade clause, but well, I think that's fine. So we have those players and staff roles. We have outfield coaches. One is legendary. That's Joe McEwing. Where he is. He's got a excellent relationship with the player Sox and is 100 at everything, at every manager rating except for teach outfield. He's 200 there. Everything else is base, basically. Same goes for, let's go standings. The Indians, we have, wait, there it is. Domalo Hale here, he's outstanding, which means, let's go to editor, everything at 100 except for teach outfield. He's at 175 here, and so on, so on. Let me show you everybody. The Tigers coach is Chip Hale. He's excellent at teach outfield, which means 100 at everything but teach outfield 150. And last but not least, standings, Kansas City Royals, staff roles. Pedro Grifol is good at teaching the outfield. There you go, 100 at everything except for teach outfield, 125 there, and excellent relationship with our player Royals. Just once again, the same player in every for every team, every one of those 4 teams. And yeah, what we're going to test now is how good or how much those ratings will change. For 2 years for now, we'll see what kind of numbers we get after 2 years. Maybe let's call this year 0 maybe. Sounds a bit confusing otherwise. So it's year 0, year 1, year 2. And now we can see how much of a difference legendary is to excellent or outstanding to good. Because price-wise, they are different. So if it's only a matter of 1 point between good and outstanding, I'm gonna get the good coach and not the outstanding coach. Because why would I pay an outstanding guy if I can get the same, basically the same result for way less money? So we're going to test that. I'll make a quick cut and then we'll see what happens after year number 1. See you then. Okay, we are back after year 1 and the result is a little bit surprising, I'd say. The Indians player actually is kind of better than the White Sox player, even though the better coach is with the White Sox. You have a development from 135 to 153 in outfield range, to 161 in outfield error and 140 in outfield arm. The White Sox player is better in the outfield arm category, but only by 3. And yeah, is close in outfield error, but there's a huge difference in outfield range. The Tigers player is kind of the number 3 everywhere except for outfield arm. They're very close in outfield arm. And the Royals player even lost some attributes in the range category and is +1 in error and arm. So after 1 year, we can see a huge difference between the top 3 categories and the 4th category, but not we can see a difference in the top 3 categories, but none that makes sense now. Let's take a closer look. So we're at the Indians player now. And all I can think of is that he's got more at-bats or more plate appearances. Or fielding stats. Let's go fielding stats. Career fielding stats. There it is. So he's got innings pitched 1,340, basically. 1,340. Let's take a look at the White Sox player. He had fielding stats. Yeah, way less innings pitched. So that's the only... Yeah, he played some left field. That's the problem. He played some left... Well, it shouldn't be... No, he still had innings, right? So he's at 1,100, basically. 1,100 innings pitched. And yeah, so the Indians player had more IPs. That's probably because of the playoffs, because the Indians went to the World Series. That's at least what I can think of. So, okay, this is after year 1. We will simulate another year and see what happens after year number 2. If we can see the White Sox player catch up to the Indians player, if he gets more at-bats, more Indians pitched, more innings pitched, and if the Royals player can catch up, or if there's a clear sign that good is not good enough. See you soon. Okay, so our White Sox player caught up to the Indians player. He got from 142 to 164 in outfield range, while the Indians player only got from 153 to 167. So he's still in the lead, but only slightly. They were basically the same outfield error-wise and are the same now. And the Indians player developed a little bit faster by 1, actually, in the outfield arm category. The Tigers player is now definitely behind the other 2 guys, and the Royals player is still well behind after everybody else. So what I'm guessing is that our White Sox player now has as many innings pitched, or close to as many innings pitched, than the Indians player. So our White Sox player had fielding stats, career fielding stats, 1,345 defensive innings pitched, and our Indians player had 1,341. So basically the same. Now, what do we get from this? Innings pitched, or letting your player play, is still very important. Otherwise, you can have a legendary coach, but it won't be as good as the combination outstanding coach and playing time. So you still have to play your players. It's not enough to sit someone on the bench and have a legendary coach and expect to have amazing numbers at the end of the season. You still have to play them. If you play them and have a legendary coach, chances are that you get a very good defensive player. I mean, it's 2 years and they went up from 135 into the 180s even in outfield error. That's amazing. Mind, those players are young players. They are 25 now. I don't know how this will affect older players. That's something for another video, probably. For now, what I can say is if you have young players playing on your team and have a legendary coach, you still have to play them. It's not enough to sit them. I hope this video helped you in some way, or you at least enjoyed watching those, I don't know, 10 minutes, something like that, 10, 11, 12, I don't know. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.